What's up, Tomboy Tribe? It's Michaela, and I'm here to answer all your questions that you have been wanting the answers to. But before I get into it, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and leave me feedback in the comments on this video and turn those notifications on so you don't miss when I post a new video. I'm catching feelings, baby. I'm going to first just do like a reintroduction of myself, the brand, the story behind Tomboy Tuesday, and then we are going to get into the questions. And I do have a surprise for you guys, but you have to stay until the very end of the video. You don't want to miss it. Say in the beginning of the video, my name is Michaela. I am in my 30s. I am from the first state of Delaware. And a little bit of my background, I am a fashion girl through and through. Like, I love fashion. I love expressing myself through clothing, through shoes, through accessories. I love color. I know I do tend to pop up a lot in all black, but I really, really love color. I have been in retail literally my whole being of working, aside from like doing babysitting jobs and stuff. But for the most part, I have been in retail. I've been a visual merchandiser for as long as I can remember. Honestly, fashion and clothes, it's either you got it or you don't, and you can't really be taught it. I understand, people go to fashion school and things like that, but it's literally just been in me. I don't have a aha moment or a moment where I'm like, oh, fashion is my thing, or I love style. This has been me since I came out the womb, like literally trying on my mom's clothes and my aunt's shoes. It has just been me. And I did go to fashion school for a little bit. I went for fashion marketing. I went to the Art Institute in Philly. And school, it just, I'm like, yeah, I understand that you guys can help me, get the resources and the connections, but I can really hustle and do this on my own. That's what I did. I moved to San Diego when I was 20. And from there, I just built my portfolio. I worked for a magazine called Fine Magazine. I was a stylist and also like a writer for the magazine. And I got to help put on production for fashion shows for the magazine. So that was really good exposure for me. I can definitely link my portfolio so you guys can see it if you're into that, if you want to see it. I think one of my proudest accomplishments is working with the magazine. And there was a guy, his name was Mel McCray, and I booked him, set up the shoot like top to bottom, and got him on the cover. And this is a black man on the cover of a predominantly white magazine. So I was super excited. Yeah, that's a little bit about me. This is more for Tomboy Tuesday. We are celebrating 6 years, April the 15th, which I will be posting this video on the 15th. So happy 6-year anniversary to us. Now let's get into more of Tomboy Tuesday and how we got started. So the year is 2019. I wanted to start a boutique, and at first I wanted it to be like a upcycle, like vintage boutique. I was really, really good at finding vintage pieces and finding different stores to shop at for rare pieces. And I was collecting mad clothes, and then I was just wearing them. I wasn't even putting them up to sell or anything. I was just wearing the clothes. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take my love for fashion and my personal style and combine it and start a boutique. The boutique started as Alaya B. Now, when I started Alaya B, I had a blog where basically, because I'm a blog girl, like Blogspot, Tumblr, I used to be on them super, super heavy, and I just literally would talk about fashion all the time. And I would have like Michaela Monday, Tomboy Tuesday actually was a day what the F Wednesdays, what the Fashion Wednesdays, and I was just trying to build off of that just to have like some consistency, because at the time I was trying to, separate myself and like do YouTube, but also be known as a fashion girl. So I was just trying to combine the two. So the boutique happened, and then I want to say around, oh, please forgive me, 2020. Oh, I cannot think of the date. Maybe 2022, I believe. Um, I, oh, no, it was 2021. And I was like, you know what? I want to like manufacture a piece. The boutique just thing was just not doing it for me. I'm like, yo, it's the same pieces. Everybody has the same thing. I don't want that. I want something different. I want something that's like Michaela made that. It came from Michaela because I put my spin on it. I put my touch on it, and I put my time and attention to detail into it. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to make something. I don't even know where the idea came for the Tomboy crew socks, but I related it to Tomboy Tuesday. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just drop some socks, and they're going to say Tomboy on it, and I'm going to drop them on a Tomboy Tuesday. And that's literally what I did. And I started with white and black, and I had got like 200 pair of socks. And I was like, yo, I don't know how the heck I'm going to sell 200 pair of socks, but I'm going to do it. Like, I know I am. And that's exactly what I did. And then I had a death in the family. If you guys pay attention to my background all the time, this is my cousin who passed away. And I took a break. I was like, you know what? I ain't feeling this. It was a lot. And we were really close. So it just really affected me. So once I decided to come back, I said, you know what? I want to switch it up. I want to rebrand. And I didn't rebrand it like 50, 11 times, but I said, I want to do something that's more authentic to me, and I want something that's universal. And I just prayed about it. I asked God to help me with it. And I was like, yo, Tomboy Tuesday. Like, that shit is so hard. Like, that's your personality, that's your style. And it's a market that's not really being super tapped in, because the women are still being overlooked in this market, and these women want to be spoken to. Fast forward, I was about to go out to the bar with my mom and my work mom, and I was like, let me just do this quick video real quick. The socks was doing good, but I added more colors, and it was just like, what are you doing? So I did this quick video. I found this voiceover on TikTok, and I added it to it. And
y'all can have them 4.5 inch heels, baby. Give me some J's or give me any kind of sneakers, baby, and I'm going to rock them like this here.
Literally, it blew up. Like, I don't even know what happened. I don't know what I did, but I'm just very grateful that I did it. And yeah, I sold out of the socks. And at the time, I had got some pants manufactured, and then I still had a couple of boutique pieces. So, and I did hoodies. So it like just worked out for me. I was like, oh my gosh. And from there, the ball just kept rolling. The ideas just kept coming in. And I was just like, you know what? Thank you, God, because I asked you to help me with the rebrand. You gave me Tomboy Tuesday. Now it's up to me to, fulfill my purpose that you have for me. We are trademarked. I got my trademark this time last year. I can definitely share that story in another video, because that's about a good 20-minute video. It was a lot. It was a process. Yeah, that is Tomboy Tuesday. Yo, I wrote it down. I should have this memorized, but I'm going to get there. I am. I just be having a lot on my mind. But our mission at Tomboy Tuesday, we champion the authenticity, individuality, and ambition of women from all walks of life. Through style that's unapologetic and rooted in sneaker culture, we create clothing and accessories that celebrate every tomboy, every fly girl, every home girl, every sneaker girl, every ambition girl, every girl in between that, without limits, labels, or exceptions. And there is no age limit to Tomboy Tuesday. And one thing that I get a lot when I do like in-person events is people be like, well, I'm not a tomboy. Like I can't wear these socks because I'm not a tomboy. I can't wear this shirt because I'm not a tomboy. And what I like to tell people is, do you like good quality clothing? If the answer is yes, then you can wear Tomboy Tuesday. Just because you don't identify yourself as a tomboy, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't wear Tomboy Tuesday. Tomboy Tuesday is all about comfort, it's all about personal style, and it's all about owning your style. Forget the daggone tomboy in the name, okay? Because you could be a pretty tomboy. You could be, half tomboy, half girly. You could be literally anything you want to be. Tomboy is not a cap. It's not. It's an umbrella of things, and it's a lot of things that fall underneath that umbrella. Um. So yeah, that, like I said, is Tomboy Tuesday. I'm just very grateful to have built a community of women over these past 6 years, and even though it has been hard, it has been worth every single late night, every single tear, every single like moment. It has been worth it, and I just can't say it enough. I'm super grateful, thankful, and excited that we have made it to 6 years. I'm so glad for our loyal Tomboy Tribe. You guys are the best, and I really wanted to celebrate year 6 with just a more intimate and personal moment. Last year, we had an event. Make sure if you are following us on Instagram, then you go check that video out. The pictures are linked in the bio, so you could check that event out. And 5 is my favorite number, so I was like, you know what, I definitely want to celebrate our 5th year in business. And it was a lot of work, but it was worth it. But this year, we're going to tone it down and we're going to answer some questions. Alrighty, I'm so excited. I posted questions like online. I was just asking people, like, ask me anything you want to know, like literally just anything. So let's go ahead and get into it. And even after watching this video, if you still have any questions, I do not mind answering them, even in another video. Like, I might do a monthly this month in business video, and I might answer in there. But okay, the first question is, what's your favorite Tomboy Tuesday piece? For me, um, it's gonna be a toss up between the socks, obviously, because that's what really put Tomboy Tuesday on the map, and also, I would say the Mia leather snapback, because I get so many people asking about that snapback and like if it's going to be restocked. And at first, I didn't even, it didn't get a good reception when I first dropped the leather hat. I dropped a video. I was in Arizona and people was feeling it and they like, okay, in the comments. But then when it dropped, it didn't do as I expected it to do. So like the hype wasn't matching the orders. So I was like, all right. And it definitely did take me like a year and a half to really push them and get them out and like sell them all. I only got 50, so I was like, I don't think it'll be hard, but it's just a learning experience. I know if I were to drop them again, what it is that I would need to do to make sure that the reception and is the hype and the orders is matching. You know what I'm saying? But definitely the socks. And I'm not saying this because this is my brand, but I am saying this because it's my brand, because I believe wholeheartedly in Tomboy Tuesday and the product that we put out. The socks are top tier quality. Like, every single person that wears their socks or like comes to a pop-up and has their socks on be like, yo, I love the socks. Like, they are so comfortable, like so soft. And I'm not just being biased because it's my baby, but they really are comfortable. And I made sure of that because sometimes these sneakers be uncomfortable. You need comfortable socks to make it all worth it. Okay. Will Tomboy Tuesday baggy cargos be invented? Now, I'm not really sure how to answer this question, but I'm gonna try to my best of my ability because this could be a new person in the Tomboy Tribe. But we did have cargos, the Kaya cargos. We dropped them twice. Actually, we dropped them 3 times. I wouldn't necessarily say that they were baggy, but they were a cargo. They were 2 tones of army fatigue, and they had the pockets and everything, and they sold out every single time I dropped them. Definitely get a lot of people asking, will those be restocked? And the answer is no. However, I have been like sketching and designing some cargos, some kayak cargos 2.0. Okay, I don't have a date. I don't know when they're gonna come, but it's gonna take time because I want them to be perfect, like chef's kiss. And I added way more detail than what the kayak cargos had. All right, number 3. Will there be a summer collection or any biker shirts? Now, this summer, you guys, I am gonna drop maybe 1 or 2 things, but I'm really focused on fall, but I'm also focused on pushing the product that I have right now to sell it. So I was speaking with someone probably last week, and they were asking about something else, and I was letting them know that, you know, I understand that people want newness, and people are so used to bigger companies like a Shein or a Fashion Nova, and they can update their stuff daily. It's literally new drops daily. I am not at that magnitude, and I'm also not putting out low quality items. And that's no shade to them, but I'm not a fast fashion brand. I want Tomboy Tuesday pieces to have longevity. I want them to be rewearable. I want them to be sustainable. So me just dropping stuff constantly like I'm a boutique or like I'm a, a big brand, that's not going to happen. So this summer, I will say that I am dropping some hats. I just love hats for the summer. I think hats in the summer and the spring is just so fly. Like, you can just add them as an accessory to your outfit. And then also it helps protect the skin. So I will be dropping some hats. They are being manufactured right now as we speak. And then I'm going to get to the second item later because somebody did ask about the second item. But yeah, the answer is no. This is kind of like question number 1, but do you have a favorite design that you have created? I do have a favorite design that I have created. It has not been released at all. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to release it. Because every time I get a sample, it's not coming out how I want it to come out. And not saying that I'm giving up, but I just haven't found the right manufacturer to bring to life what I'm trying to do. What I will say about it though is it's a jumpsuit. That's all I got for you. Next question. Are you dropping more colorways for the socks for the summer? The answer is no. Now, me and my manufacturer, we are locked in. So going forward, if I do drop a color of a sock, it's going to be like a limited release, like 25 to 50 pieces possibly. And it will need to be for a special occasion. So like an anniversary sock, or I was actually thinking about dropping a purple sock. September is Hodgkin's Lymphoma Awareness Month, and actually, is it September? Y'all don't quote me, but I want to drop it in September because I became cancer free in September. So it's more of like an anniversary for me, and it's very personal. And purple is also like our color, like our signature color. Even though it is like a deeper magenta purple, it's still in the purple family. So be on the lookout for that. That might happen. It might not happen. I don't know. You just gotta wait and see. Oh, and if you are an email subscriber, you always get the stuff first. So make sure you are subscribed to the email and subscribe to this YouTube channel and watch and like this video. Now, when it's asking about the summer collection or the scarves dropping. Y'all, I'm gonna just be very transparent. These scarves are wonderful. The quality is great. It was a quick turnaround time for the samples. I love that they worked on me. I love, love, love the price. That MOQ was just too high for me. I'm not at a place in my business where I can order 100 pieces of something except for the socks. I always want to have one thing that I'm going to consistently sell, and that's going to be the socks. But until I get to a level where I can get 100 pieces of something else other than socks, they're just going to be no. Now, that's not to say that I have not been looking for other manufacturers to manufacture this scarf, because I really think that you guys deserve it. And I really believe and stand behind these scarves, okay? I wore it today. I got so many compliments, and I know that this will do very, very great in the summer, and it will also pair perfectly with our snapbacks that are coming in the summer. We'll see. It's still spring, you know. We got months. We got all the way till like late September. So let's see. Will the leather hats restock? The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. You know, I was going back and forth if I was gonna do the black and white beanie again, or if I was gonna do the leather snapback, but I think you guys really rock with the snapback a little bit harder than y'all did the beanie. So the answer is yes. I'm not gonna tell you when. It's just gonna be a shock drop. It's gonna be like, Snickers app shock drop. This last question. I know we are in a time and we are in uncertain times, and we don't know what's going on with shipping and the tariffs and the price increases and everything like that. Basically, when the tariffs increase, prices in the United States are going to have to increase. I just seen an article today saying that the iPhone 17 will probably cost around $2,000 because of the tariffs. Okay. Now, my goal is to not be a super expensive brand. That is not my goal in mind. I like to stay budget conscious, financially conscious, and I like to put myself in the customer's shoes. And I feel that you can get good quality clothing at an affordable price. Shipping will be increasing, and our prices will be increasing. Not drastically, but it just depends on these tariffs. But I definitely will be sending out emails and keep you guys updated on social media about that. But they will be increasing. They won't be increasing for the summertime. It'll be more likely towards the fall. And to piggyback off of that, a lot of people ask me, do I have pickup, like local pickup? And in the beginning, I did. And then it got to be too much because I'm also in school. So, like, when people would set a time to come pick up things and then not show up or come late or can we do it tomorrow, it was getting in the way. Okay. And I was like, you know what? It's just too much for me, and it was just, I couldn't do it. So I stopped it. Now, because of what is going on, I will be starting to offer pickup again. Okay. I'm not sure when I'm going to start it. I may start it when in the summertime, like when I get the beanies and everything. I mean the snapbacks. But there are going to be rules and regulations and stipulations, okay? Because I don't like my time being wasted. I got a lot of things that I got to do. I got to work on Tomboy Tuesday, okay? Play around anymore, okay? I got to get serious. I crack myself up. No, but for real, I will start to offer pickup, okay, y'all? I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back. You're welcome. Now, for the finale, this is not a question, but I do want to give you guys a preview of some fall items, okay, that I have in my possession. So give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to be right back and we are going to get into it, okay? I know. Let's take a moment, take it all in. Take it just take it all in. Okay? That's it. That was a quick preview. I'm literally not. That was it. That's all you get. It's called a preview for a reason. I'm not going into detail. This is one of our fall items that will be dropping in the fall. So cool. Okay, I'm just mad excited, y'all. Like, I have been holding this in and holding it in and holding it in and holding it in. Oh, hold up. Holding this in, okay? I have been holding this in for a long time. And I'm very excited. I put a lot of time. I traveled to find this manufacturer. And I'm very, very excited for you guys to get your hands on this sweatsuit. Okay? This sweatsuit will be coming in 2 colorways. Not one, but 2 colorways. And the pre-order will start at the end of August. Okay? The end of August. I lied to you. Pre-order is going to start possibly end of July, but August for sure. The whole month of August, this will be on pre-order. That's really all I got for y'all. The detail is immaculate. I cannot wait to get the up close shots and do the photo shoot and the content for this. Yeah, you guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna love the other color. And if you see anybody come out with this sweatsuit or this style or anything, they got it from me. Okay, I'm not saying I'm the inventor of it because I'm not, but this is me. This is Tomboy Tuesday. Okay. Should I show y'all the best part? Dang, should I show y'all the best part? The best part is on the hood. I ain't even gonna show it to y'all. It's a preview. But yeah, year 6, I am not playing around. I shouldn't have been playing around the other years, but I really ain't playing around this year. Okay. I just want to thank you guys again so much for 6 years of Tomboy Tuesday, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to answer all of your questions thoughtfully and thoroughly. And like I said, if you have any more questions, drop them in the comments, and make sure you guys share this video, like it, subscribe to our channel. I will be doing monthly posts. Anytime I got content, I'm gonna just post it. Okay. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I already said it, but I'm gonna say it again. Okay. I laugh at my own jokes, so yeah. Fun fact: I think I'm the funniest person, y'all. But anyway, here is to year 6. Shout out to the Tomboy Tribe, and remember, if you can't wear it with sneakers, why are you buying it? Peace out, y'all.